why is no one standing up for Ronnie and the OP? That's what I want to know. They are the ones that are the arsehole. So, am I the asshole for walking out on my mum's house after she forced my autistic son to eat food he hates? I'm a single dad, 32-year-old male, to my 17-year-old son, Ronnie. He's autistic and has some pretty specific food sensitivities. It's not just that he doesn't like certain foods. Some textures are generally overwhelming for him. Eggplant, asparagus, apples, and Brussels sprouts are on his list of foods he just can't handle, and I've always respected that. My mum, on the other hand, doesn't. She's never really taken the time to understand Ronnie's needs and insists that he's just being picky or difficult. I've tried to explain it to her many times, and she just doesn't seem to take it seriously. Recently, she invited us over for dinner. She said it would be a really nice family evening, and I figured we'd give it a shot. When we got there, I immediately noticed that most of the dishes she prepared were the things Ronnie struggles with. It felt intentional, like she was trying to prove a point. Ronnie was visibly uncomfortable but tried to stay polite. I could tell he was trying his best to handle the situation, but eventually it became too much for him. He started tugging at his hair, something he does when he's overwhelmed. Instead of showing any understanding or compassion, my mum became upset at him for it. At that point, I decided enough was enough. I told her we were leaving and took Ronnie home. He was really upset and told me how embarrassed and humiliated he felt. It broke my heart. Since then, my mum has been flooding my phone with angry messages, accusing Ronnie of being ungrateful and me of spoiling him. She's also posted about the situation on Facebook, calling us both disrespectful and making it seem like she was just trying to help. Some family members think I should apologise to smooth things over, but I honestly don't see why I should. I feel like I did the right thing by putting Ronnie first, but with all the backlash, I'm starting to second guess myself. It's just autism. There's nothing more to say about it. It is pure sensory. This is all about sensory needs, and it's also about a different generation to us. We have autism everywhere. People are starting to accept it. People are starting to understand it. It's a diagnosis now. It's well known. Maybe it's not well known, but people now understand it more. But this mother of the OP, the grandma of the child, I mean, she's from a different generation. Everyone's saying now, oh, but there's so many people with it now. No, it's just because it didn't exist back then. It never got diagnosed. Yeah, there's not much context in this because it says that the OP is a single dad and the son's 17. Where's the mum? Like, it must be so hard for him, especially like meal times are so hard with autism. I know this. My son, he's autistic, as you know. He's a very, very picky eater. My son is very sensory on all levels. So when it comes to food, I am making 3 meals a time. It's very difficult and a lot goes in the bin and it frustrates me, don't get me wrong. It's really frustrating, but what can you do? You just try and try. He goes to food therapy in school. They try different foods. He likes one food. We'll get the same food, put it in a different dip, see if he'll like that dip. Because it's the same food, so if he likes the dip, then if it's tomato ketchup, then maybe a slightly tomatoey ketchup-y dip. It's just progression and more. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And obviously, it's always going to be there. Like, people say a child will never starve. Well, if you've met an autistic child, you will realise that is not true. They will starve if they are sensory and have eating problems. I googled this right after I read this story. Apparently over 75% of autistic children have sensory eating problems. The most common one is chicken nuggets and bland food. This is not true, and I only know this because my son decided to eat spicy tikka masala for 7 months. Wouldn't eat anything else, just that and rice. So it's one extreme to the other, very different. Yeah, and the old generation clearly don't know it, but this woman, the fact that she went on Facebook and complained to family members about this, I think, I wouldn't say she is obviously in the wrong, and he is clearly not the arsehole that OP. But what about the other family members? Do you not think they should be the one telling her, actually, you're in the wrong? Because why is no one standing up for Ronnie and the OP? That's what I want to know. They are the ones that are the arsehole. The family members, clearly. Because, as I said, the old generation, they just don't know. They don't want to know. This woman clearly does not want to know. And the family members should be on their side. Clearly, Ronnie and the OP side, telling the mum. They should be telling her and saying, like, look, this is how he is. This is what happens with autism. Teach her. Let her educate her. Let her learn. That's what I think, anyway. That's all I can say, really. People need to learn more in the world. But also other people just don't want to know, unfortunately. And that's just the way the world works. And that's some people, unfortunately. So what can we do? She is the arsehole, but I wouldn't really put it down fully. Definitely not to the OP. Definitely the family members. And that's what I have to say about that. Thank you. Thank you for listening to Iron Talks. Bye.